Now, Sourav Ganguly is in the ICU in Woodlands Hospital in Kolkata, and he underwent a primary angioplasty, is what the hospital is telling us now. Now, the cricket board president had been hospitalized earlier in the day with some chest discomfort, which ultimately resulted in a mild heart attack, we are told, with an angioplasty procedure following right after that. This is the latest coming in from the hospital.
Mr. Sourav Ganguly had a heart attack. আজকে সকালে একটা মাইল্ড হার্ট অ্যাটাক হয়েছিল। He came in good time. উনি জলদি হসপিটালে চলে এসেছিলেন। ওনার একটা আর্টারিতে ক্রিটিক্যাল ব্লকেজ ছিল, যেটাকে আমরা অ্যাঞ্জিওপ্লাস্টি করেছি। He is better now. এখন বুকে কষ্টটা কমে গেছে। ইসিজিটা আগে থেকে ইমপ্রুভ হয়েছে। উনি স্টেবল আছেন। Right. So during a heart attack we tackle only the heart attack causing artery. Heart attack এর সময় খালি আমরা যে আর্টারি থেকে হার্ট অ্যাটাক হচ্ছে ওটাকে আমরা পরিষ্কার করি, যেটাকে অ্যাঞ্জিওপ্লাস্টি করে হি স্টেবল নাও। অন্য দুটো আর্টারিতে যে ব্লকেজ আছে আমাদের হার্ট টিম ডিসিশন একটা নেওয়া হবে ওটাকে আগে কিভাবে পরিষ্কার করা যাবে, and that now he is on medicines and he is stable. So
এই মুহূর্তে কেমন আছেন?
এখন উনি স্টেবল আছেন উনি, but again after a heart attack we need to monitor such patients for 24 hours. তো এখন উনি কোনো বাড়িতে যেতে পারেন না, উনিকে হসপিটালে থাকতে হবে। কিন্তু যে কষ্ট নিয়ে এসেছিলেন, যে বুকে চাপ নিয়ে আর যে ইসিজিতে খারাপ ছিল ওটা ইমপ্রুভ হয়েছে। হি ইজ স্টেবল। সো অ্যাজ অফ নাও হি ইজ স্টেবল।
বসানো হবে বা সেই প্রক্রিয়া
এটা হচ্ছে এটা একটা হার্ট টিম ডিসিশন। ডিউরিং আ হার্ট অ্যাটাক উই ইউজুয়ালি ডোন্ট ডু আ বাইপাস সার্জারি। ডিউরিং আ হার্ট অ্যাটাক অ্যাঞ্জিওপ্লাস্টি করা হয়, যেটা একটা আর্টারি যেটার জন্য হার্ট অ্যাটাক হয়েছিল ওকে করা হয়েছে। পরে দুটোর জন্য আমাদের একটা হার্ট টিম মিটিং হবে and we'll take a further decision what needs to be done.
আগামী সোমবার কি করা হতে পারে?
দিন মিটিংটা করব আমরা।
এখন now the priority is not the other two arteries. এখন priorityটা অন্য artery, the other two priorities is right now for him to settle down from the heart attack, and only once he settles down we'll take a further decision what needs to be. Of course he's completely awake. ওনার হাত দিয়ে করা আছে, যেটাকে রেডিয়াল অ্যাপ্রোচ বলা হয়। উনি উঠে বসছেন, এখন ওনাকে কিছুদিন পরে খাওয়া দেওয়া হবে। He is completely stable and he is risk free. One of my colleagues
আপনাদের সঙ্গে কথা বলেছি,
completely conscious. যেটা লোকাল অ্যানেস্থেশিয়া তো হয়, completely conscious আছেন।
All right, so an angioplasty procedure has been followed and has been performed on Sourav Ganguly. He's stable and will be monitored for a couple of days. That's what the doctors there at Woodlands Hospital are telling us. For more on this, let's go across to Munideepa Banerjee joining us with the very latest. Munideepa, what more do we know about his condition? The doctors underlining that he came in good time, and that seems to be a savior at this moment.
That's right. We have a clearer picture of the sequence of events. It seems that when Sourav Ganguly felt uncomfortable at his gym this morning, he got in touch with his regular Dr. Saptarshi Basu, who is associated with Woodlands. And he was advised to come into hospital and check up right away. He did that. He came into hospital at about 1 o'clock, we believe. And he underwent an echo and an ECG, and that showed significant problems, which is why he was immediately admitted to hospital and put into ICU. And since then, there has been quite a lot of activity. He has undergone an angiogram and then an angioplasty. What doctors and sources in the hospital are telling us is that there were 3 problem areas, 3 blockages, but they have put in a stent, I believe, in just one place. And that at the moment, the doctors have said, is enough, and he is completely out of danger. And the main problems that he was facing have been addressed. They will now examine him, keep him under observation for the next 48 hours, and depending on how he's doing, they will take further decisions. But a whole set of doctors who were involved, they had a press brief just a few minutes ago and said he was stable, he was conscious, and everything had gone off without any problem. So they are very satisfied with this situation. So what the doctors are saying is that, yes, what was very key is that steps were taken right in time. And because of his consciousness about health issues, the fact that he contacted his doctor and then he was brought into hospital right away, all that really helped the situation. Angioplasty is done, he is stable, he will be in hospital for this days. Did not confirm a up, but they said his blood pressure, pulse, everything is fine. It was, they said, a minor cardiac issue while he was on the treadmill. There are those, of course, doctors who are also telling us that certainly a significant episode, but nothing that is life-threatening or something that cannot be dealt with quite easily. So that's the good news coming out of Woodlands a short while ago. Sourav Ganguly, conscious, awake, stable, and over the hump, as it were, and hopefully will continue to improve, and doctors will examine, observe, and then decide when to release him or any further procedures that they recommend. We will have to wait for further information. In the meantime, his wife was already there at the hospital. Sourav Ganguly, so was Nehashi, his older brother. His daughter arrived a short while ago, so all of them are at the hospital. One can imagine the anxiety in the family, certainly, but so far things have gone positively as far as the family.